Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Say hi when you come on. I am just getting into my computer so I can see the comments. I have a Temu order that I was going to open up with you guys. And I'm just going to flip my camera. There we go. Now I'll make sure everything's straight. So welcome, welcome. You are here with me at Beck's Craft and Spot. I am Becca. I appreciate you coming in and viewing me. I appreciate that. Please heart the video if you like what I'm doing. But first I'm gonna open up this Temu order and see. I don't even remember what it is that I ordered, but we're just gonna do a Valentine craft tonight, and we're gonna do the 2 other attachments that I need to finish. So just say hi, let me know if you're new, let me know where you're watching from, how your day went, how your week's going. I appreciate you being here. Oh, I got some little vintage, these are little. They're little vintage like receipt papers that I can add to stuff when I do like my mixed media crafts. That's what that is. And then these are little, it says letters between the flowers. They're lace flower tail series, but I thought those would be pretty to put in like the center of a flower. Can you see them? There we go. I thought that would be so pretty inside of like a sunflower or something. And then I got these are like picture frames. I can do use these for mixed media too. And I got some little bitty letters. Oh, and here, these are some more of those. I didn't know they were so small. I thought they'd be bigger, but oh, I've got some more letters. And I got this real pretty ribbon that would be good for Easter. This would be real pretty to use at Easter time. This is all from Temu. It just came in today. I think this is a top that I ordered for myself. So oh, and these are like little beaded stars and hearts and bows. I don't know if you could see. They're like beaded. They're real pretty. Pink. And then what are these things? I'm going to open this because I don't know what they are. The label's over them, so. And everything on Temu looks a lot bigger. Looks like it's really gonna be something, but. Oh, these are like affirmations, I guess. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. All's well that ends well. And this one says, no matter what happens, I have no expectations, only control over how I want to feel. So no matter what happens, I know I will have a great time. And then it says Shiloh at the bottom. Never could I breathe love if I did not first learn to inhale a little bit of chaos. Christopher Poindexter. I'm not going to read all these, but this is just a little order that I got from Temu today. I really like this ribbon though. I wish it was wired. That's the only problem with it is it's not wired, but it'll be all right. I can put it in like one of my what do I call them? The fabric bows that I make, sloppy bows, I guess. I don't remember what I call them. But I'm just gonna put this stuff out of the way, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do tonight. Okay. I have this ribbon that I got from miltonsdaughter.com. The lady's name is Lori. I found these hearts. I believe I got these a few weeks ago. I believe I found them on Etsy. But they're 3 different sizes. And they're really cute. They're like wonky. They're not straight. But there's 3 different ones. A small, medium, and a large. And it looks like they sent me 2 large ones, 3 mediums, and then 8 small ones. But I'm gonna use one of each on this heart that I'm gonna do today. And then these are my print-offs that I found on Etsy. These are tags that I have. I'll use one of these on it. Probably this like medium, smaller one right here with the pink flower on it. I'll probably use that one tonight. And then I'm gonna do like a peekaboo thing. And this is not the picture I wanted to use, but I can't find the one I wanted to use, so I'm going to use this side of the paper, and we're going to attach it to this heart. We'll Mod Podge it to the heart here in a little bit. And these are also what I've printed off of Etsy. This is just a plain Dollar Tree heart. I don't remember seeing the plain ones this year. I've had this one for a couple years, so they might have them. I just don't remember seeing them. So if you go in and look for them, they might have them. You might be able to find them at Hobby Lobby, but they'd be a little bit more in cost. But this is just one of the plain ones that I've found there. And then these are self-adhesive wall tile, and these are also from Dollar Tree. They have different tiles there that they're supposed to be self-stick, but I will use some hot glue. It's just a peel and stick. It's like a backsplash thing. I think people have actually used them in their kitchen, or bathroom, or whatever. But how's your week been going? I hope it's been going good. And I'm calling this like a peekaboo parts because this is going to be, I'm going to cut out this centerpiece. And then that's where this flower, this rose will be in. You'll be able to see that part, just the center part here. Hello, hi Margaret, thank you for coming. So I'm just going to get started. I hope you all had a great Thursday so far. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to cut this down a little bit. I think I'm going to cut part of the bottom off of it first. I'm not too worried about the width. I'm just want it to all fit on here. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to use this one. And I'm going to set this off to the side for a little bit because we're going to work on this tile first. I'm going to go ahead and cut out this center. Let me see. I just want to make sure I get it all right and don't cut too much. Say hi when you hop on so I can know who you are. If you can scatter the buttons for me, I'd appreciate it. That just means S-H-A-R-E. I'm going to be painting over this as well. Okay. See, and then you'll be able to see that rows right through this center right here. So let's see. I don't think I have the only cream. I don't have any cream yet in the Debbie's Design Diary that I like. But I have this cashew in the Waverly. I'm glad you made it. Better late than never. Oh my goodness. I need one of those jar openers. Oh, that sounds good. Where'd you get them from? I love tenderloins. You made them yourself. What'd you make them out of? Oh, pork loin. Yum. If I buy the stuff, will you come over and make Tommy and I a dinner? You'll have to send me a grocery list of what you need. Am I going to need to pick you up Saturday for that thing? I'm just painting this with the Debbie's Design Diary. It's a chalk and clay-based paint. You can get this at Milton's daughter, Lori over there. She'll help you out with that, anything you need. It's miltondaughters.com. Miltondaughters, yeah, .com. And this is the color Marquee, the red, the dark red that I like using. I'm just getting it on here, getting this painted and covered. And then I'm gonna like dry brush some of the cream on here. I'm hoping this is sort of a quick craft tonight, because since the craft I did on Monday, I think I was on here for almost 3 hours doing the heart I did on Monday. But it turned out beautifully. I did get a piece of black poster board, the thick one. Hold on, I've got it over here. I cut the heart out right there, and it's the thick kind. I got it at Dollar Tree. I would just show it to you, but I took it to work today to show it to a couple ladies because I showed them the picture on the video and they were talking about how pretty it was, and I told them I thought it turned out amazing. It just turned out so great because it was my own idea, and I just took like the border that you can change on the computer. Well, I don't know if I can do it on my computer here at home. I've never looked, but there's like on the right side of the screen, there's like 3 lines up at the top, and there's a list of stuff you can choose from, and one of them says something and themes, and you just click on that, and then it brings up all these borders that you can choose from, or you can search whatever kind you want. And the one I have for my Valentine's Day set for this year, for right now, is it's like green. I had the paper. I showed you guys the paper on Monday. Yeah, it's just green, and these red blotches are hearts. And then it goes over more, and it's got like a red tree. And then and I just took that and come up with the idea for the craft that I did on Monday, and I just think it turned out great. But I've got 2 more attachments that I need to do tonight to get them done. The pumpkin and then the reindeer, and they shouldn't take very long. The pumpkin I'm gonna all of them I've done with all the paint pens so far, but the pumpkin I want to do in regular paint because I have this metallic paint right here, and it's called Carrot Skin, but it's a real pretty, and it's real pretty. It's got like a gold shimmer in it. It's real pretty, but I'm gonna I'll add like a darker and lighter color to it too. I just won't make it like the flat one color or whatever. I need to get those done, and I thank you guys for watching me get those attachments done, because I'm going to be seeing my mom this next Tuesday, and I haven't seen her since Thanksgiving, so she lives like over an hour and a half away from me, and I don't get to see her that often. I think one day I'm going to have her move in with me maybe, because I don't like her down. She's by herself, and I don't like that. I'm just waiting for her to really tell me she's ready. The one I did, the heart I did on Monday. Thank you. Okay, I think I have this one covered pretty good. But I'm afraid to take the heat gun to it because it's that real cheap plastic from Dollar Tree, so I don't want to. Hello, Felicia from Ohio. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. I'm going to put it on low. Maybe that will. I guess I need to turn my electric on. Maybe if I just give it a little bit of heat, maybe it'll be okay. This will melt. The heat will melt this really fast if I'm not careful. So you just keep moving your heat so it's not in one spot too long. I'm not used to my button being on the handle. My other gun that I used to use didn't have. I don't think the button was right there. Okay, it's still wet in spots, but for the most part, where I'm gonna put the cream color, it's dry. And you just get one of these old brushes like this. That's what it looks like with the dry brush, the cream on it. I'm probably going to use this marquee again in a little bit. I'm gonna or I might put some different red on it because to make it brighter. But I'm also gonna put some ink on this to grunt it up a little bit. Let me find my brush. Just going around the edges with it. This is the Jim Holtz ink, distressed ink, in the color walnut. That's the color I like using on most of my stuff. Keep sticking my fingers in the wet paint that's still on here. Okay, I'm going to hold this up close so you can see it. See how I darkened it a little around the edges and then around the cutout in the center. I think that looks pretty good. Please scatter the buttons for me if you don't mind. It'll help my page. That just means S-H-A-R-E. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So now we can go ahead and Mod Podge on this rose. I'll lay that over out of the way for a minute. You don't need too much Mod Podge. A little spreads a long way. So, and I still don't have my brushes out here that I keep forgetting to bring out here. Just trying to spread this out. I don't want to use no more than I have to. I hope everybody's had a good day today. And I'm going to put a little tad over the top of it just to seal it. Mainly in the center where it's going to be open. Okay, and I'm going to dry this. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Now this is how it has a backer on it. Whoops. It has a sticky backer on it that I just ripped. Uh-oh. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the hot glue on top of this, I guess, and flip it over. I don't know. Maybe. I don't want to get it. Uh-oh, and I'm running out of. I'm looking for something that I can use because I did. I didn't realize that it wasn't white enough for this. I thought it was though at first. I'm gonna have to probably put something on like the four corners or the four points, I guess, to cover, so it'll cover that part up. So that's what I can do. And just have it off a little bit. I didn't anticipate it sticking to the paper. So be mindful of that. I wonder. Uh-oh. Well, I was going to try to pull it up and recenter it, but I'm not going to be able to because the paper is going to rip. The picture is going to rip, I mean. I'm going to go ahead and cut around this just so it doesn't stick to the page anymore, the paper anymore. And then once I get this cut, I will go around the edges. I'll find all the edges that aren't completely down. And add some glue in them. This is so weird. Why is it doing that? A lot of people use these tiles for their crafts, so I don't understand how what they use to get them to stick. I must be doing something wrong. Okay. Let's get this glued down good. Well, I guess I should have just taken that sticker back off. Okay, I'm going around the side now. I'm just going to hold this down for a minute, for a few seconds. Thank you. All right. Doesn't look too bad. Got some glue seepage. When I picked the front piece up off of the sticky part, I didn't get it centered right, and I'm just gonna have to ink it up, I guess. Just so you can't see that. So that white isn't so bright. Well, it's better. It's just perfectly imperfect, apparently. Okay, let's finish what, I'm gonna put some buttons. It'd be cool if I could find some of the same buttons. I think brown ones will be best. What do you guys think? What color buttons should I use on the 4 points? And do you want, should I use big ones or little ones, or? I've got a, I could do something like that too. I could layer them. What'd Tom want to know? Did I miss something? Oh. That, if I had 4 of this color, that's pretty. It's like a white cream color. Here's 4 of these. Now if I could find some more of those red buttons. Brown, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now I'm trying to find some of these maroon ones to try to layer on. These are all little. Well, there's 2 of those. Be a lot faster if I could dump them out. There we go. These are cool. Well, guess I'm gonna have to I guess I'm just gonna have to just do the brown ones because, well, I guess I could do that. I don't like it when I get an idea of something and then I don't have enough of the stuff that I really like. These two had like that little hoop thing in the back to sew it on with, so I just snipped it right off there, and I'm just getting these pieces cut down so it'll lay flat. Or kind of flat. Something else I just thought of. What about putting some moss down and then putting the button on top of the moss? Would that look cute like that? Can you see it? Does that look cute like that? What do you guys think? Moss or no moss? Okay. I'm just going to hold that on there real quick like that. I'm just holding it here. I'm holding the button on top of the moss while I get the moss to stick because I don't want to burn my fingers. And then I put my finger on top of the holes so the the glue comes up through the holes. That's what I do. And hopefully hopefully I'll be able to find my pan of moss, because this is the last clump that I have. I'm trying to look through my pile of stuff over here next to me. I thought I had a new bag somewhere, but I'm not sure where it's at. This is what it looks like so far. Hold on, bear with me just a second while I see if I can find some more moss somewhere. I found it. I'm just going to get me a little clump off of here. I found it. It was right underneath some fabric. I think this is too much though. Trim it right off. I'm glad it didn't take too long to find it. I'm gonna have to trim it down a little bit. I hope you're enjoying watching this craft. I think it's turning out pretty cute. Hi Tom, thank you for joining us. I'm just trimming, giving it a little trim. That's cute. And I think I'm going to paint these little wood hearts. They're little wonky wood hearts. There's 3 different sizes. I'm going to paint them a brighter red, and then I'm going to like dangle them. I'm going to have them different lengths and dangle them from the bow. Does that sound cute? I need to get a different color red though. I want it like brighter. Do I have anything. Let's see what I got. I got primary red. I guess I can just do primary red. That's probably the brightest I have. I got Christmas red. Let's see here. If I don't use my chalk paint reds or colors, my go-to is the Deco Art Americana paint. I like those out of all the different paints. They cover good, and they're just not too runny. Some of them seem watery. I was at Meijer yesterday, and I got these off of Etsy. I can't remember how much they were. They weren't very much, but at Meijer they've got a bag of they're not shaped like this, but they're just regular heart shapes. They've got a bag of wood cutouts. They've got painted ones. They're red and white. And then they've got a bag of just wood ones like this, and they're $4.99, and I believe they're on sale for like 40. No, it wasn't 40. They're on sale. I can't remember what the percentage off is. I'm going to dry these for a second, and then I'm going to put another coat on. This is what the one coat looks like. There's that one. And then there's the third one. I'm just going to give these a good dry in again. And I'm just going to take this stain around just the edge. That's pretty. Trying to be careful with this little one. If I'm not careful, the whole thing will have stain on it. I think that looks good. Okay, so trying to think of what kind of bow I want to put on this. I'm trying to see. See what I have next to me here. I should have, I have ribbon in there on my kitchen table. I should have brought it out here. My computer keeps falling asleep. Well, that didn't rip the way I wanted it to. What happened? I should have had this already done before I started tonight, but I always think about my bows at the last minute. Okay, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to do that one more. I'm going to do one more because that one piece, that I don't know what happened with that, but there we go. Okay, and this, I'm going to use this to tie it off instead of twine. And then I'm also going to use a piece of this to dangle the hearts from it. So instead of using a bunch of different ribbons, I'm just going to use this one with the hearts on it and make a rag bow. That's my go-to anyways. I'm just weaving the pieces back and forth. I started my first one on this side and then went back and forth, and then I started my next one, my second one on the opposite side. And I'm just weaving back and forth, trying to make them the same length. And I flipped it around so I could start one tail, like one tail's over here, it's going to be in different opposite areas to make it look funky, I guess. You just want to make sure that the end of each piece is going to be on the opposite side, so when you go to tie it, it'll be tied in securely in that knot as well. I think this might be my last one because it's getting super thick. And since it's all the same fabric, I think it'll be fine. So I'm just gonna, before I pull it up, I'm just gonna tie this really tight. And you can flip the pieces right side out so you can see the print on it. Just try not to pull on it because you don't want to pull the ends out. There's that side. And if you don't like loops, you can clip them so they just look like they're hanging there, like I do with my floppy rag bows. kind of like this one this way though. It's real pretty. Trim these strings off of here a little bit. What do you think? I've never made it like this before. What do you think of this? This is really cute. I have a couple extra pieces I can use for another craft. Okay, let's put this out of the way. Throw it down here on the ground, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these pieces hanging. And I'm just going to, thank you. I'm just going to glue these hearts to this ribbon that'll be hanging. And then I'll probably attach the ribbon somehow to the heart too, so it won't be tempted to fall off. Can you see them? Let me see if I can get them straight. Oh, the bow is, trying to see how I can attach these. I think I'll have to do it something like that. Can you guys see? If I put the bow here on this side, I can put the little one up here and then kind of stagger these around. Around the buttons. What do you think about that? Thank you, Felicia. Okay, so I'm going for it. And then I'm just going to put this one right down here. See. And I'm just going to glue this bow right to this corner. I'm going to try to get some of this up. This is Excelsior. It's just shaved wood. I like putting this in behind the bow. And then I've got some Sweet Annie. I'm just going to have it peekabooing out from the sides. And I have to trim it down too because it's a little wild on this side. And then let me get the Sweet Annie. I like putting this stuff out too. It smells really good. I've got some seeds. I heard this stuff was hard to grow. I don't know. I've never tried it before. I got this either off of eBay or Etsy. I can't remember. I've had it for a while. Uh-oh. The baby heart is getting covered up. I didn't realize it would get covered up when I put it there. My last couple crafts has been really good. I think this turned out good. I like it. my bows are getting better. Okay. I was trying to think of what I wanted to do for a hanger. And I have this cord. It's red and white and has beads and hearts on it. I could just use it. But I'm gonna have to, I've got a poker tool. It's like a jabber. Thank you, Felicia, I appreciate it. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Okay. So if I can get it through, I just poked holes right through the backer. For what was already there. Let's see if I can get both these strings through. I'm gonna have to cut this down because there's glue on it. Stopping it from going through. If I can get both of them through, I'm just gonna, yeah, here they go. I just pulled them through and I'm just gonna put 2 knots in. You'll be able to see the other one on the other side. You won't be able to see this one, obviously, because it's behind the bow and stuff. Whoops. Okay. Oh. I knocked myself off of the thing. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it off right here. And then, of course, I was getting ready to say, I hope the beads don't fall off, but then one popped off as soon as I was getting ready to say that. So then I'm going to do the same thing on this other side. Just put them through these holes. Try to get them both through the hole. Let's see. Let's try this again. The white one is the only one going through. Got them both through finally. All right. So here it is, guys. Let me show you up close. That's super cute. I guess depending on how high it would be hung, you can see, oh, where's it at? The little one right here. You can see it a little bit. Like if it was hung up higher, you'd be able to see it. But that's really pretty. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun doing it. Thank you, Margaret. This is so pretty. I'm going to hang it up and then we can do the attachments. And they're little, so they shouldn't take that long. I've got a pumpkin and then the reindeer. The reindeer, I'll use the paint pens with it. I need to get some pictures taken of my Valentine's Day stuff. I haven't taken any pictures because I'm gonna take up this board here. And I don't know why not. I don't know why, but the silver that I put on the spews out of the bottom of the rocket, it didn't glitter up like I thought it would. I mean, you can see that there's stuff on there, but I thought it would be more silver. But let me clean this mess up real quick. I better keep these. I don't want to throw them away. Hello, if you're late, I appreciate you being here. I won't give you no tardy slip, I promise. Hello, I need there's supposed to be some way you can make the fonts on your phone when you're on a live bigger, but I don't know how to do it. I wish I could because I like to say hi to whoever hops on. I really cut that piece. I went through a lot of paper. Okay, let's do the pumpkin first since I'm going to do paint with it. What do I do with my... I'll use my DIY diary DIY paint for the little leaf here, and the leaf and the little vine. I couldn't think of the word for a minute. How is everyone? Let me show you just a recap. And I didn't go over the recap for the heart yet either. So this is for my mom for Christmas. She was not able to make it up for Christmas, so I'm gonna be seeing her next week, and I'll be giving it to her. But we did this truck last week for Valentine's Day. We did this one for St. Patrick's Day. I think this turned out really cute. I love the horseshoe. We did this one for 4th of July, and I still need to, I'm going to take my real fine tip black paint pen and go around all the line details on this one just to make everything pop on there. But I'll do that one. I'm not going to do that one on the live. It will take too long. We did this one for, we did this one for Easter. I skipped Easter. But I want to get some, and I probably have some, I just don't know where they are, but I want to get the pom-poms, the pom-pom balls that are white with the silver sparkly in them. I want to get those and put those on the tails is what I want to get for those. And then we did this one for Halloween. I do want to put some green glitter on the ends, just to give it some sparkle. It looks plain, but so I did the piece of candy for Halloween, and then I'm doing the pumpkin for Thanksgiving, and then the reindeer for Christmas. And then I've got the backer I have over here. Of course, it's covered up right now. So this is the backer. There's a line right here for, there's a line right here. Can you guys see it? There's a line right here for the swag, for the welcome. So we'll be gluing this on here like this. And then it says 2 hour. I still need to like paint that in. And then this home is a 3D piece as well that goes right here. And then these attachments will have Velcro on them, and they'll sit down here in this area. Why do I keep getting strange people on here? Let me block this person. Okay, hopefully, I don't know why it's not. It's not letting me click on it again to hide. Okay. I'm sorry about that. But thank you, Felicia. But and I only have these little bitty. They're like oval, but they're little. They're only like a nickel size Velcro pieces. So I was going to like put one all together with you guys tonight, but I don't want to use these Velcro pieces. I guess, well, because I don't even really know, because like this is, they're all weird shaped. So like this one, I would think I would want like a big piece, and then this one can't have a big piece because it's got this big hole in the middle. So I really don't know how I'm going to Velcro them on, but, and this one should have a big piece too, but then this one's real narrow, so this one can't have a big piece either. So I don't know what I'm going to do about the Velcro, but at least they'll all be painted tonight. That's all I'm worried about anyways. And I'll figure out the Velcro thing over the weekend, I guess. But let's get started on these. That way I can get them done. And this is brand new. I bought this color probably like 3 years ago. Or maybe I bought it last year. I might have bought it last year for Easter, because it's a real pretty color to use for carrots. And then I ended up I never had time to got the chance to use it. So I'm going to use it for this pumpkin. If I can find me a good get me a good paintbrush that I can use. This is so pretty. And it has good coverage too. It's covering pretty good. But this is MDF wood, so it's really smooth. really good board to paint on. Okay, I'm just going to give this a good dry. I want to try something, so let me grab an egg carton. I got my green stickles for the Halloween piece of candy too. So let me grab. So I'm gonna just not too much of each one of these. I just need a tad, a little bit darker and a little bit lighter. So I can put some highlights and lowlights on this, but I'm gonna put another coat on here. I'm gonna try to get this on here a little bit faster than the first coat. Just because I kind of need it still a little wet. When I put the other colors on. Probably should have mixed the other colors before I even painted this. Let's see. I'm just going to put a little bit of white in one of them to lighten it up. And then we need a little bit of black to darken it up. Just a smidge. I'm making a mess. And my computer's falling asleep again. Come on. There we go. All right, so see, I just put, can you see it? Let me see if my computer is not, yeah, you can see it like that. See, it just gives it like it looks like the light is hitting it on the top. And then I don't know how this is going to work, but oh my goodness. I'm in love. I still have to do the vine and stuff, but look at that. I put like the dark, I made the lines, and then the lighter part, it looks like there's maybe the sun's hitting it or something. And then I put some around the bottom here too. So pretty. I'm just cleaning my brush out because I want to go back over some of my water is dirty and my brush looks like it's got pink in it when it comes out of the water, but I want to go over a couple spot over here on this side with the original color. It looks like it got wiped off right here for some reason. Thank you. I just hope my mom likes it. Okay. So I'm done with the egg carton. And I'm gonna do the green on the leaves. I might go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and probably use a paint pen on the actual stem. And this is my DIY paint, Debbie's Design, and it's Gypsy Green. But this jar is getting bad. It's really thick. I need to add some water to it. And this Gypsy Green, it looks like olive green right now, but it'll dry lighter. I'm gonna end up having to seal, I'm gonna have to seal these too before I give them to her, because I'm not sure if she's gonna hang it in the house or on her front door, so. That's too big. I'm gonna have to use another brush. I got some paint down inside of here. I just don't want it to look clumpy in there. So here it is with the green on it. And you can tell where some of it's drying, it's getting lighter. Just putting my lids back on my paints because I'm done with these. And then I'm going to spin this around here. Hear that click? You always, when you use paint pens, you always want to hear that click. How does this look? Should I leave it like this or color it in all the way? I thought that was a lighter brown, so I was going to use the brown I had in here. Oh, I do have a dark brown, but this is brown. I thought this was a lighter brown, but it looks like a dark brown too. Let me just do this. And this one I have to prime it. I just want to see what the difference is. Yeah, me too, Felicia. It's my favorite. Oh, this is lighter. This one is lighter, so let me go ahead and put this in. You like it? So you want me to leave it like this, or do you want me to add some of this lighter brown in it? I'll leave it like this if you like it like this, but whoops. What do you think? Let me, because I thought if I it would look something like this. Okay. So I added the lighter in. There's still some background showing, but I can dry the lighter and then fill in the background with the dark again. My computer fell asleep again. Okay. I think that looks cute. That turned out really good. I love it. See, the leaves are dry now, and they're all like a light olive. I'm gonna go in with this olive green and just put some little vines in here. I think she's done. I love this. This is so pretty. I can't wait to use this orange on some carrots for Easter. Okay, so this is done. Let's put the glitter. Here's my stickles. It's a gel glitter, and it's just called Stickles. It's what is it? I can't. Just Google or look on Amazon for Stickles. It's real pretty. I'm gonna have to take, when I figure out what oh, I don't know. I also did this one for spring. It says Hello Spring on it. I don't think I showed that one earlier. I did not. I got one for all the holidays. So Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, 4th of July. Then Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, or all the holidays I got for it. And then I got the flower for spring. I should have got one for summer, but I didn't think about it, so I'll ask her if she wants one, and then thank you. I love it. I love it too. So I'll ask my mom if she wants one for summer. I'll have to get one for her. And so I don't get it all over my fingers, I'm just using a popsicle stick. I'm kind of just going with the curve of the wrapper. got both of them. And this is actually, it sits at an angle when you put it on the piece. And I'll take good pictures of these when I get it completely done. I'll take a picture with all of them, with each one of the attachments on it. Okay, so this one's done, this one's done. So all we have now is the reindeer. So let me go ahead and color the background in. This one also has that line around it that you're supposed to outline in like black, I guess. So I'll do that off camera. I'm not going to do that either, because I have to do it to the 4th of July one too. I just remembered that. I was just moving my mouse so my screen wouldn't go to sleep again. I have to remember to do that every now and then. I was just looking at the eyes thinking, how am I supposed to do the eyes? Okay, let's see here. I'm going to do the hair, the dark brown, I guess. These are so easy to do when they're this size, because especially if you're using paint pens, it's just like coloring a picture. What it looks like so far. And I'm going to do, since I already have my green stickles, well, I need to grab my red too, I guess. I guess it doesn't matter, but I'm going to do, the background red with green dots. I'm doing the green dots on the antlers because I'm going to do, obviously the nose is going to be red. So that's why I'm doing the background red on the on the antlers. I'm almost done. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's get man. Trying not to get out of the lines, but it's kind of hard. This is so adorable. If you're just painting and you don't have to do much blending or anything like that, then using paint pens really is a great way to go because it's a lot faster, not as messy. Super cute. I do need to go around. Some though, I did get out of the lines. Okay. Now I'm going to do the eyes before I do the glitter. The glitter will be last. Oh, what I... Let's see here. I did the mouth real quick. Okay. So do the eyes baby blue. The wood cutouts are from Southern Adornments Decor.com. I paint door hangers, and I get all my door hangers through that company. Just put in southernadornments.com and it should take you to the website. Yep. She has like 6 different sizes that you can get. I eventually want to get, oh, what's it called? Eventually I want to get a machine to be able to cut my own. But right now I just go through her. Her name's Tamara Bennett. Yeah, check her out. She's really nice. I'm just priming this. This is a new one, so. I think I did that right. Did I do that right? And then the eyeball itself would be white. Darn it. Did I do that right? Does that look all right? I need to touch this area up right here. I'm going to go ahead and do the black all the way around the eyes. That way, don't look off to me. Okay. So what do you guys think? What's it? Do the eyes look okay? Okay, I guess I'm ready for the glitter. I'm gonna thank you. I'm going to use the end of this crochet hook to put the glitter on. Hopefully it'll I can't tell if it's sticking or not. That had a lot on it. This crochet hook was perfect size for all of them except for I don't want to get it on her head, on the head, so I'm gonna have to use a different one, a smaller one. Well, shoot, come on. I'm done with the green. Super cute with that glitter on there. Oh no. Well, I have red glitter. But I don't know. I don't know what I did with it the last time I used it. Well, it's probably right in front of my face. I just don't see it. Well, that's not nice. I'm going to look one more time to see if I can find it on the shelf. Maybe it's behind a jar of paint or something. Ew, and that's not dry yet. I just stuck my finger in it. If I can't find it though, I'll call it a night, because I still need to clean up my craft space. It's a mess. You know what? I really want my stickles, but I do have no, I'd rather, this is puff 3D puff paint. I got it in a pack of all kinds of colors. There's 20 different colors. And I thought that they all had glitter in them, but it doesn't look like this one has glitter in it. It just says red. I really would rather have my glitter. Whew. So let me look on the shelf one more time, and then I'm gonna have to, over the next few days, clean up around here a little bit. I'm just looking to see if this might have fallen on the floor or something. Whoops. Because you never know. Darn it. Okay, well, I cannot find my jar of stickles right now that is red. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. The last time I needed something, hold on a second. The last time I needed something, as soon as I got off of the live, literally, as soon as I shut my camera off, I turned around and it was like right there. So I'm just kind of looking through my stuff here to see if I can find it. Because I thought maybe I have like a Lazy Susan that has all my like scissors and stuff I need like right away. Like if I need it right away on each live or whatever, like erasers, pens, pencils. I have tools, zip ties, stuff that you'd need real quick. And then there's an area beside the thing that I have stuff. The container, I thought maybe I might have set it on this Lazy Susan in it. Thought it might have fallen off under this pile of stuff on my table, but I'm not seeing it. So I'm not sure where it's at. Normally when I use it, I try to put it back on my shelf right away so it doesn't get lost. But I just made a big old mess looking for that. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and get off here, and I'm just going to look for it, and then maybe Monday I will finish this up real quick before I do my main craft. But I keep sticking my finger in that. Let me just recap what went on tonight. So this is the craft that was made, and I took a plain heart hanger from Dollar Tree and used the gray tile that they have for like the kitchen backsplashes. I used our Debbie's Design Diary DIY paint in the color Marquee, and painted the tile, and then I used some Cashew Waverly to distress it a little bit, and then I used the Tim Holtz distressing stain ink is what it's called, in walnut stain. You can get these from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Amazon, probably Joann's as well. And then I took scrapbook paper. I cut the tile out in the center to make like a window. And then I Mod Podged on a piece of scrapbook paper that looked vintagey with a rose on it. I thought it was really pretty. And then we just used buttons to make little accents, I guess is what you would call them, to put on each corner, each point rather. And then these cute little wonky hearts I got off of Etsy. And then this fabric, where did I get this fabric? I think I got this fabric off of Etsy as well. And I just Torridon strips, and it's got little hearts on it. I don't know if I showed it to you up close, but it's just got real cute hearts on it. And then I stuck some Sweet Annie and some Excelsior behind it. And it turned out a real cute project. And then I just took some cord with some little hearts and beads on it to make it into the hanger. I thought it turned out really cute. It's so pretty. And then we just finished up the attachments for the door hanger. And I still need to glue everything together and get some Velcro. I don't know what kind of Velcro I'm going to get yet, but I'm going to try to get some different Velcro to use. But I thought these turned out adorable as well. I really appreciate you spending time with me, and I appreciate your support and you hanging out with me. I don't know why I'm trying to make it all weird, but I appreciate you guys, and I will see you again on Monday at 7 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you. You have a great weekend. Bye-bye.